Mr. Speaker, members, I stand here today, and this is my first session, and I'm looking at how all this is going, and it just makes me not have a lot of faith. Because I think you judge a people, you judge a state, not by how we treat those of us that have, but how we treat the least, the last, and the lost. And I find it hypocritical that we are institutionalizing racism against people from the southern border, but we're not doing it to people from the northern border. The big elephant in the room. People from the southern border are people of color generally, and they're Latino. You come from the Canadian border and they're white. People don't want to talk about that. It makes me sad because it's state-sanctioned racism. This bill does not protect wrongly arrested, detained, or deported Americans. It doesn't even protect Americans, but it will indemnify a mall cop. That doesn't make any sense. And it's un-American. This country was founded on immigration. The proponents of this bill wouldn't even create a criminal law that criminalizes hiring people from the southern border. But we want to criminalize the least and the last of us. This is a bill that will separate children from their parents. If any of us in here had anything with our families, we don't even want them to take our kids to detention. But we don't mind doing it to people of color from the southern border. Very rarely am I at a loss for words. Logic makes sense to me. Reason makes sense to me. And I don't want to be here any more than anybody else. It's November. My birthday was this week. But this is important. And the fact that we limited amendments on very important things because we don't want to be here, because this is the fourth special session. If we don't fight it here before it goes into action, when are we going to fight it? After people are arrested, after people's lives are destroyed. And it's not just the people who are detained, arrested, and deported. It is their families. If someone took you from your life and prohibited you because they took you to some country that you maybe have never been in, you can't pay your mortgage, you can't pay your rent, you can't pay your car note. We are literally destroying families in Texas. We are destroying families. And so I'm sad. This is a partisan vote. I've had people say, well, Joe, that was a good amendment, but you know, I can't vote for it. It doesn't make sense to me. We've got to be better than this. We are the very people that represent all the people in Texas. And we are charged with creating laws that are fair for everyone who is here. For everyone. This bill is oxymoronic. It's hypocritical. It's un-American. And I know that if I voted any way other than the way I'm going to vote, which is against this bill, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I wouldn't be able to look at my constituents, especially my Hispanic constituents, and tell them that I didn't do everything that I could do to protect them. And it's not all right to be racist. And I will stop pulling the race card when you stop being racist. Amen. I will pull it from the bottom of the card deck because it's relevant, it's racist. And sometimes people don't know they're racist, but that's why the people that have gotten up here to challenge this bill have tried to explain it to you, because sometimes you need to hear it from other people. In any case, And you know what? Yelling down people does not stop it. And I tell you this, when or if this passes, I'm going to be embarrassed to be a part of a body that legally sanctioned racism against Hispanic people from the border. I'm urging you to please don't vote party lines. Vote for humanity. Thank you.